Hello everybody and welcome! Today I wanted to share with you some information that's being leaked regarding Rainbow Six Siege and the new operators that are due to drop with the recent DLC, Wind Bastion. So earlier on today I noticed on Twitter that Bikini Body had tweeted some pictures regarding a leak of the defensive operator for this new DLC. Now of course, I was, as probably most of you are, quite intrigued to see what the details are. But upon reading these and going into further detail, it does look like it has to be taken with a pinch of salt. But still, I found it interesting nonetheless. And thank you to Bikini Body for sharing it. Now I did follow the link and go over to the Reddit page, but unfortunately the video has now been removed and I believe the original poster no longer exists. But let's have a look at some of the images that Bikini Body tweeted on this video. So we can see that he shared 3 images from the video. And as you can see, the first one, we've got an overview of the Defender. The first thing that we can see here, that it's a 1 armor and a 3 speed. Now I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this name right, but Moruga is the youngest in a family of 3 brothers. Highly independent and observant from growing up in hostile lands, Moruga has always been the stoic type to observe from afar. Now those few words there are very interesting. A stoic type to observe from afar. Now we already know from the official details released by Ubisoft and Rainbow Six Siege that they used that word to describe him themselves, a stoic type. And also, to observe from afar could be a reference to his binoculars that we saw in the images recently from Operation Wind Bastion. This description goes on to say, with the PLS Bino Type C, he can peer from afar and fire sensor darts that mark any unfortunate combatants that get in its range. So now what the hell does that actually mean? Well, they're obviously binoculars, but they can fire a sensor dart that marks enemies. I'm not entirely sure how that would work. Is it like a tracker implanted into the attackers so you can follow the attacker or attackers, however many you've tagged, for the entire length of the game or until they're killed? I'm not entirely sure. This does all sound really interesting. But in the next image, we do get to see a little bit more about these binoculars. So it says that a modified pair of binoculars that shoot sensor darts outside or inside, even during the preparation phase. So you could potentially find out where the attackers are spawning, tag every single one of them with these binoculars, and then the defense will know exactly where everybody is. I don't know, just seems a little bit too far-fetched for me. It also says, alternatively, the binoculars can be used normally with a thermal imaging system built in, but cannot be used in conjunction with his weapon. So I assume what it's basically saying there is that you can't put these onto your gun and have like a thermal imaging sight mounted to your gun. They are literally just for, I guess, peeking through walls and seeing where the enemy are. Kind of like a pulse gadget, like it doesn't work over a certain amount of distance, but close enough so you can see through walls to see where the enemy are. I don't know. It'd be really interesting to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Now the next image we've got here for this defensive operator is the Loadout. And interestingly, as you can obviously see circled here, is the Intervention S as a primary weapon. Now for those of you that don't know, an intervention is a sniper rifle for a defensive operator. Crazy. So like I say, the Intervention is actually a sniper rifle with a 7-round detachable magazine and is chambered in either a 408 or a 375, and it is also a bolt action. But this is really interesting, a sniper rifle for a defender. What? Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, do take all of this information with a pinch of salt, because it all seems very, very far-fetched. And the fact that the original poster on Reddit has now deleted their account, but it would still be really interesting to hear your thoughts on this, so do leave some comments in the section down below. Thanks a lot for watching everybody, I do as always appreciate your time, and until next time, goodbye.